My real name is Valerie Catherine Harper. I was born in Suffern, New York, which was an accident. My mom and dad were on the road, so I didn't live there. But we lived in New Jersey, South Orange, New Jersey. Then we moved to Pasadena, California. Then, oh my goodness, Monroe, Michigan. I went to Catholic boarding school there. And then we lived in Ashland, Oregon. And then we landed in Jersey City when I was 13. And that's where I could pick up the way that Rhoda was supposed to speak.
Get out of my apartment!
I got a lot of jobs on a piece of material that Comden and Green, Adolph Green and Betty Comden wrote for Subways Are for Sleeping. And Phyllis Newman did it, and it was called Shoe-In. It is about a Southern beauty queen saying, I was a shoe-in, a shoe-in. It's not special, but I like gardening. I love to garden. I love to grow plants. I got a bit of a green thumb. I used to be able to touch my nose with my tongue, which could be described as a special skill. Do you want to see it? No, no. Bad seed. And the character's name was Rhoda. Rhoda Penmark. She was a horrible little murderess. And my mom and dad took me to see it, and oh, I thought it was great. The first musical I saw was Little Abner. And guess what? It was my 16th birthday. 2 years later, I was in the chorus of Little Abner. That was my first Broadway show, and that's how I got my equity card, was a Broadway. A Streetcar Named Desire with Jessica Ten. I love watching MSNBC, Rachel Maddow, Keith Olbermann, and Ed Schultz. I love him because I followed him on the radio. I was bitten by dogs. Well, first time I bit the dog, I bit their tail, they turned around and bit me. I was very little. I don't have them now, but I've had wonderful dogs in our lives. Archie, we bought him here in this city. He was an American Eskimo, just the sweetest, dearest guy in the world, except to other people. He was, we called him Piranha Pup. And there he'd be going down the street, and the baby would go, ah, and oh, it was horrible. I happen to love Tyra Banks. Yes. I think she's so gorgeous to look at, and she has some great dynamism in that America's Top Model. So I do like America's Top Model. It was one of those variety shows, and Paul Lynde, fabulous Paul Lynde, and I were in bee costumes, and they were horrible. Oh gee, I don't think they're born yet. No, Leslie Kritzer, I'm told, could do me.